Welcome everybody, welcome to 10-Minute Reviews. Jason here bringing you today's video. As always guys, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Don't forget to check the links down below for links to today's book and anything else that might be applicable. I could use the traffic through the Amazon link, so I definitely appreciate it. The contest is obviously over. It was over almost a month ago. I'm sending out the emails right now to the winners. I do have more signed books, so I will be doing more contests coming up. And thank you very much to our patrons. I'll be sending out those prize winners as well. And otherwise, let's get into today's video. So today we're going to talk about Tom Elliot and his book, his series, The Grand Game. And we're going to talk about book 5, A Scion's Duty, I believe is, Scion's Duty. So we're back with Michael. Michael is the scion of Wolf. He's trying to bring Wolf back. He has gained his levels. He has started creating his pack. He has made his enemies. He's learned more about how this game works. He's got his X number of lives. And as we'd seen in the previous book, he was stuck in this corrupted dungeon. He was stuck in this dungeon that was pretty jacked up. And was being invaded by corruption, basically. And that was the last book, and I think parts of the book prior to that. Now, he didn't manage to fix things, to solve most of the issues within this pocket dimension, and possibly learn a few more things about what's going on with the world, with the game, with his pack, and what he can do. So then we roll into book 5. In book 5, now he's basically finishing up within this pocket dimension, within this pocket dungeon, within this corrupted dungeon that has these hidden entrances, which is how he came in, and the main entrance, and has been separated from the rest of the grand game for a long period of time. Has a full-blown city, and they need to decide if they are going to go ahead and stay within this dungeon, or if they are going to leave the dungeon and re-enter society as a whole within the grand game. And that turns into its own discussion and its own things that may or may not happen. Of course, you also have the Liches and their little group with their own powers that definitely overpower the town and the city if it wasn't for Michael and the things that he had done, plus some of his allies. We also have these guardians that are being reawoken, which ends up leading to more tasks, more quests for Michael. The thing with this series, as it has gone on, things have gotten much more convoluted for Michael. One of the things that I'm questionable on, especially with book 5, is how it doesn't feel like Michael is being advanced any towards his goals. This book and the previous book, basically this whole pocket dungeon, pocket dimension thing felt like a filler. It felt like a filler to be introduced to a couple of small things, the Guardians and that little quest, a way for him to reach out to one of the few surviving members of Wolf's previous pack and try and bring Wolf back, to be introduced to his little Lich friend and get a little bit closer with his spirit wolf companion. But outside of that, because he was separated, I mean, there's only 5 books in, and now we're looking at two and a half books where he has been separated from the game itself. Actually, I would almost go 3 to 3.5 books, because there was an entire other book where he was buried within a dungeon, completely separated from the game itself. Now, he's meeting new wolves in one of those books. He's finding new allies, or possibly a safe haven where he can bring his pack. He's finding places where he can possibly help hide Wolf at. But it feels like a very, very frustratingly slow progression for Michael here to help bring Wolf back. I really, really, really feel like book 5 was a filler. Book 5 to me was the worst of the 5 so far. I still read it all the way through, which means it's still pretty good. There's been plenty of series I absolutely love where there was a book that I just flat didn't read after about 2 chapters. I still read it. It was still fun, mostly because of how Tom Elliot writes and the character. I like the character, I like the world he has built, and I like how he writes and how he presents the story. It's entertaining to me. It holds my attention. It grips me. The story itself, this time around did not grip me. It felt like a lot of filler that just didn't get us where, it didn't get us in any way, shape, or form progressing the plot, progressing Michael's story at all. And I really, really wish that would have happened. So I'm looking forward to book 6. Hopefully it is an improvement and gets back into the swing of things, of Michael out there in the game, progressing within the game, making his allies, building his pack, building the strength back up of Wolf, without being just locked away from everybody else for long periods of time to only get a couple of small goals or benefits out of it. Thank you everybody for watching. We will catch you guys next time. Bye now.